So it's really important as a first-time home buyer or as a buyer in general to know what price point you should be shopping in. And there's really no way to know what that is unless you go out and shop for a mortgage and talk to some mortgage people and get an idea, how much home can I actually afford? That's going to come down to a couple of things involving monthly payment, how much the taxes and insurance are going to be for the home, maybe flood insurance. So really take those things into account and shop in your price range. And you really can't know that again until you get that, have that talk with a lender, and definitely get a pre-approval so that you make sure that you've got a letter in hand that says you're able to make an offer in that price range. When it comes to shopping for a mortgage, a lot of people think that shopping for a mortgage could hurt their credit score. It's very important to realize that the government wants you to be able to shop, and so the credit scoring companies don't ding your credit if you shop for a mortgage in, say, a 2-week time frame. So it's okay to visit with a couple of different mortgage companies and get their quotes, and don't just shop for interest rate. Look at all of the costs that are involved. A lot of people focus on that interest rate, and that can really cause you trouble because you could wind up paying more in closing fees and costs that you may not be paying attention to just to chase that really awesome rate. So when you're out shopping for a home, you may look at your family size and say, gee, I've got 3 people that are going to need bedrooms, so I know I need 3 bedrooms. But you'd like to have an extra bedroom maybe for a home office. But that's the difference in shopping for a home in terms of needs versus wants. You might want to have an extra bonus room for, watching movies, but you might only need to have a living room. So it's very important when you're putting your list together and figure out what are your needs versus what are your wants, and make sure you understand what your wants could actually cost you. Part of the home buying process is making sure you have your own agent. A lot of folks end up working with an agent just by chance. You might have met the agent at an open house, or you may have called the agent because they have a listing that you're interested in. It's very important you make sure you have your agent who's representing your interests and making sure that they know your preferences and help you get through the process of purchasing a home. You're going to be working with them for some time during a very, let's say, emotional and chaotic time purchasing a home. And it's going to be important you have somebody that's by your side that's advocating for you. We've actually run into people that have not had an agent. They are working with maybe a for sale by owner or somebody like that. And it can be very, maybe dangerous might be too strong of a word, but it could be costly, might be a better word. It can be costly to not have somebody watching out for your interests. So a lot of folks want to avoid agents sometimes, thinking it costs them money. I think it costs you way more not having somebody watching out for you. So you walk through the home and you think that a home is in good condition, and you look around and everything looks just great. And you say, your agent might be recommending to you that you get a home inspection, and you're really sitting on the fence thinking, do I want to spend the extra money to get that home inspection? I couldn't recommend an inspection more to people that are looking at homes. There's just a lot of different systems in a home. Homes are complex, and an inspector is very knowledgeable, and they're going to take their time going through a home to make sure that they're looking out for your best interest. They're going to write up a report, which can be very helpful to you in terms of negotiating with your seller to get any needed repairs taken care of. Yeah, and finding out after the home sale is concluded that there are problems with the home is really going to be on you. Because if you haven't, really inspected this, and it is kind of a bit of a buyer beware situation, the seller has to disclose what they know about the home and make sure that they've told you all that they know. But there might be some obvious things that you just overlook because you don't buy a home that many times in your lifetime. And an inspector is in homes every day. So I think it's pretty important that you get a home inspection completed.